Hello, everybody. This is LaNora, and I wanted to show you something a little different. I've had a couple people ask me about how I've done my emojis since I've started doing more emojis with the monetization and stuff going on with YouTube. So I thought I would do a short video here showing you what I do and how I do it so you can learn for yourself and be able to create whatever image you want into an emoji for your channel. And to start out with, I use paint.net. It is a free one, but the thing is when you click on paint.net and you come in here, it's got all these download buttons where they want you to click here, here, and here and stuff, and ignore them. Don't click any of those. Only click on the purple where it says paint.net 5.11. Click on it right there, and then it comes into here. And it's got all these fancy green download buttons they want you to click. Don't click them. And then if you look down here, it's got get it from Microsoft. If you look here, it says paid. Microsoft takes you to the Microsoft store and they want like 10 bucks for it. But if you look here, you can go here and get it for free. And so you can click on this here and download it from here, and you click on the download here, you get it for free. That's the first step, is get this program, and it's the one I use. It's free. You don't have to pay for any of the fancy programs that are out there to do this. I know that some of you can't financially afford it for whatever reasons going on in your life that you can't do it. It's one of my favorite programs to use because it is free. This here is paint.net, the 5.111 here, which is exactly what I just showed you. Now I have in here some images that I've already taken the time to remove the background from. You can leave the background on it, and when you do, you're going to have a square-shaped emoji when you do it. I don't want a square-shaped emoji. I want the emoji shaped like the object that I'm using in my picture. But if you want a square-shaped emoji, you can do it that way. And in here, after I've removed the background, you can click on text over here. And I have a lot of text that I've downloaded and added to this. So you may not have all this text or font styles in yours, but you can click whatever font you want, and you can change the size of the font and click over here, and you can add whatever you want to add to your picture and whatever font you want. And I have 3 images here that I thought I would work with. And I am doing these for somebody that she doesn't even know I'm doing them, so change the font to smaller. The other thing is while you're in here, if you decide you don't like the size of the font, you can change the font to whatever size you want. You can, like right now it's showing black. I can come over here and click a different color here, and it will change the color of it. Don't quite like that one. You can change it to make it bolder so it stands out more. And I'm going to go ahead and select the image, the entire image here. And by doing this and going back to this here, I can then take my, I did this wrong. Need to remove that. I need to add another layer and then put the text in. And you'll see why, because when I started to do that, it was taking part of the background picture and turning it. But now I can turn just the word and have it that way. I can also, like, I changed my mind on the size of the font by having it like this. You can take and go like this and expand or shrink the font to whatever size you want. And I still not fan of that color. I can come up here and see hue and saturation. I can come in here and change the hue to a different color here. Do it more bluish. You want it darker blue, you can change the lightness and darkness of it. You can make it a brighter color and stuff with the saturation. There's all sorts of different things that you can change about this, but the main thing for getting it an emoji, once you have the image here, is you need to look at your canvas size. This is 537 by 270. I'm going to go ahead and cancel it. And I'm going to select all. And now that I have that, the word and stuff the same size, I'm going to click down here to merge the layer down so they're now one image instead of in separate layers. And I have the entire image selected. I'm going to shrink this down and come over here to the canvas size. The key thing here is you want your canvas size 500 by 500. And now that I have the canvas size, the size that I want it, that is the size that you need for uploading it into YouTube. Now that I have that done, I'm going to select the entire image. And now that it's selected, I can come over here and enlarge this into the canvas size and say, I can come over here and also, okay, I need to reselect it because it's gone off my screen here. I can come down here and change the entire image to where it fills up the screen better. And even if you take it off the screen, you can move it back over to where it's on the screen. I like the versatility of this and being able to adjust things the way I want it. I can even just take and click on the side here and make it wider. To where it fills out the screen, because the 500 by 500 is the maximum size you can get on your image and upload it and be able to visibly see. And just to show you that it works in YouTube, I'm going to have to save this. And when you save this image with the background like that, you want to make sure that it's saved as a PNG, because if you save it as a JPEG, it will put a white background on there in the square shape. And we're going to save it as the PNG. It already exists, but it didn't have it saved this way. But I'm also going to save it as a JPEG just to show you the difference. So there's the JPEG, and it has the white background on it, and that's what it would look like in YouTube. So now we're going to come over here and go to the YouTube and go to the Earn tab in YouTube Studios. And you want to click on your membership and then come on over here to Emojis and Badges. And then you want to come down here to Emojis. Now these are all my emojis here. And I cannot add another one right now, but we're going to go ahead and replace the snowman one. And that is in this folder here. And see how it's a white square? I just don't think that looks as good. So I'm gonna replace the remove. Oh, I removed it. Okay, that works too. And I can come in here and select the one that has no background, so it looks just like a stick of dynamite. The other thing you could do, we're gonna go ahead and cancel because I don't want that as mine. Yes, I want to discard my changes. Come back over here to paint. The other thing you can do in here with this is you could come in with the shapes at the bottom here, and you could make like your makes a circle or an ellipse, and you could come in here and make a circle. Let's see, we're going to delete that. We're going to add another layer. And now we're going to come in here and do this. Let's go back to black just because. And see, I'm going to expand this out towards the edges, all 4 directions. Because we know this is 500 by 500, it should be a fairly accurate circle by having it this way. And now I could come in here with the paint bucket over here, and we could fill this circle in with any color you want. Now, of course, this is on top of my image, so I can just come over here and move the image above that in the layers. And so now I would probably come in here and take this image and shrink it down like this to where it's now inside the circle. And then you would have, if I saved this as a PDN is what I'm going to save it in. I'm going to stick another number, some stuff in here so it's saved differently. And I can come back over here to the YouTube one, go back into the emojis and badges, edit this one, replace the image. And where did that go? Because it's not in that folder. Okay, it just didn't refresh the folder. It's supposed to be right there. It shows it's there, but it's not. There we go. Okay, I figured out why I could not find that in there. It's a simple matter of fact that I came in here, did this change, and I saved it as a PDN. So I have to come back over here and save it as a JPEG, which I messed up on. And now that it's flattened and saved as a JPEG, I can come back over to here, cancel, and edit, replace the image, and now I have that one in there. Actually, I wanted to save it as, see, it's going to have the white circles there. What I need to do is come back in here and save it, not as a JPEG and not as a PDN. I need to save it, or see, I saved it as JPEG. That's a JPEG. This one needs to save. I had it saved as a paint.net. It needs to be saved as a PNG. See, I still get this stuff confused myself, but I can figure out what I did wrong. So now back over to here, and I can edit it and replace the image. And now there's this one that has this. So see, there's this one with the white on the edges. This one has no white on the edges. That's just like this one has the white background. And I couldn't find it when I saved it as a paint.net PDN instead of a PNG, which is what I wanted to save it as. So now that I opened it that way, or saved it that way, it's a green circle with the dynamite inside of it. So those are some of the different things that you have to learn with that program. We're going to go ahead and cancel this because we don't want to change it. But there are so many different things that you can do inside this program between the size and shape of your emojis. You just have to make sure that your canvas size is 500 by 500 pixels. And it will then upload as an emoji on your channel. Now, there are so many different channels out there and different things. Like this one here, I was kind of playing with for Wreck-It Jenny and her new channel that she just got monetized to where she could use some of the things from Red Dead Redemption. Now, will she use these? Don't know. She may have a totally different thing that she wants to do, but I was just showing some of the things that you can do. There's different games. You can actually take a screenshot from your game and edit it how you want it and upload it as an emoji. So it opens the possibilities of what you can do for your emojis and personalize them to your channel and what you do. And you don't have to pay somebody else to do this way. It's a free program. And I've been having fun making my different butterfly emojis. I've been making some different cat emojis and stuff for Nilnyar. And you can do whatever you want for your channel. I hope this helps somebody else out figure out the emojis and how to be able to create their own emojis for their channel. And with that, that's going to be the end of this one. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all later.